Hi guys, we are about to make a Parmesan chicken, and this is a low-carb alternative to Parmesan chicken. We've made this many times. It's one of our most favorite recipes. It's absolutely delicious. You are going to need 3 large chicken breasts. You need to flatten them, and what I do is I just kind of smash them with a rolling pin while they're still vacuum sealed, and that seems to work nicely to flatten them. So you see all the little tiny chicken breasts from Omaha Steaks, and then we took out a couple from Costco, our favorite store, and these ones we'll cut in half, so they're smaller. And then you're going to need Parmesan cheese, almond flour, garlic powder, Italian seasoning. I actually make my own Italian seasoning, and I will show you how I do that. And you're going to be breading the chicken with that instead of flour, and then we'll be making our topping with the sauce cheese, putting it in the oven. It's really yummy, so stick around. I'm going to have the recipe in the show notes below. Yeah, we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to beat an egg, and this will be our dipping batter before we put the chicken into our almond flour mixture. It says in the recipe to use 1. I use 2 because I find that I usually end up running out of it, and I don't like to do that halfway through cooking. We are going to make our flour mixture, and the first thing we're going to add is a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, 1/2 cup of almond meal. Sometimes we actually will grind this up ourselves. I believe Costco had a really good deal on it last time, so this might be from them. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Now, I don't ever have this on hand, so I make my own, and I add basil, oregano, rosemary, thyme, and red pepper flakes, and I add about 1/8 teaspoon of each of those. I can also add dried cilantro and savory. I don't have either one of those. This works and tastes just fine. And then we're just going to mix this together. Just take our flattened chicken breasts, and these larger ones I have cut in half. There we go, that works a little better. We're just going to coat these really well in the flour mixture. Whether you do low carb or not, this is a pretty quick, easy meal. You want your skillet pretty hot because you want to sear these until the meat is almost done, but still slightly pink in the center. So as we start pulling these chicken breasts off, I'm going to lay them on a cookie sheet. I like to line mine with foil just for cleanup purposes. And start heating up your oven around 350 degrees, and we're going to put the chicken in there for about 20 minutes. How are they looking, Bob? They browning?
Good. You just gotta play a little defense there with the oil. Kind of like an NHL goalie trying not to get burned.
Usually you need to fry the chicken in 2 batches, and then we throw them all on the baking sheet at once. We're gonna top them with our sauce, mozzarella cheese, a little more Parmesan cheese, and I use fresh grated on the top a lot of times. You don't have to. The Kraft Parmesan works just fine. So because we're frying these, the recipe does call for about 1/4 cup of oil, or as needed. So usually with that second batch, again, we usually make extra when we're cooking. I know we've said that before. With the chicken, I find that we can usually get away with the same amount of almond flour mixture that they call for in the regular recipe, but we add extra chicken and an extra egg in the egg batter. Just turning the chicken off here. We're all done frying. Everything looks nicely golden browned. Oven is preheated. And now that our chicken is done frying, we're going to add our sauce. Each one with 1 tablespoon of spaghetti sauce. I don't really measure. I don't really see the point in measuring here, but you can if you like. You're counting all your calories and your carbs. You can use whatever your favorite spaghetti sauce is. I like Classico a lot. It's one of my favorites. Sprinkle each one with mozzarella. I like to add probably about a tablespoon to each. Some of the larger ones need a little bit more. And then we're going to top it with our Parmesan cheese. Alright. There you are. These are going to go in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees, and we're going to take them out when they're all golden brown. Usually I do set the broiler for a couple of minutes just because I do like the cheese on the top to be a little more golden. So after about 20 minutes, I'll set the broiler for maybe 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna check and see how our chicken is looking. Bubbling away, which is what we want. Starting to crisp up a little bit there. Alright, so we have set the broiler. I cooked these for about 18 minutes and then I put them under the broiler for about a minute or two. And you can see that they browned up perfectly. That's just the way I like them. I've been cooking for how many hours now? I think I started with Adeline around 4 or 5.
About 6 hours. Yeah, it's been about 6 hours.
We made chocolate cupcakes with Adeline and frosting. We've made our cumin scented quinoa and black rice.
Chia porridge.
Chia porridge and Parmesan chicken. And we are going to eat. We're starving. It's 10 o'clock at night, as you can see. It's getting really late. Of course, with the time change, it's 9. So
only 9:50. But either way, we're starving, ready to eat and go to bed. Gotta get to work tomorrow.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed this video series. We're going to post all the recipe links below in the show notes. We're probably going to do several different videos here because otherwise it'll be really long. But thank you so much for following along with us. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video if you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it, and make sure that you're also subscribed with the notification setting. So that is that little bell down the bottom.
That's there on the side.
And then it'll ding and let you know when you have a new video from us. So,
Thank you.
ready to eat?
Yes.
All right.